It got a little toasty out there, so I came back into my inside sunshine spot. But for day 13 of the 80 and sunny days of healing and our Rainbow Rise Up, we are in our bee jamming sessions, giving you all the tips and tricks, all the tools and treasures within our toolbox for the Feargiveness frequency. And that takes us to number 2, which is journaling. So within our original jam session, journaling is just like when you talk out the trash and you tell your story. This is where you journal out all of the pops of color or triggers or glitters, anything that you felt like kind of took you out of center or you had a lot of emotion attached to it. This is where we bring, in the Feargiveness frequency, we don't just bombard you. The moment it happens, you have to start your journaling or your jam session. It's there for you as a tool, but it really starts with knowing that on Mondays, I've designated a time and space to connect with my breath and barefoot grounding, to really connect with my channel, open my powwow, and then start to journal out whatever that pop of color is. So I'll give you an example. So Mondays were the days that you just journal everything out that came out over the weekend. Anytime that you had high emotions, anytime anything took you again out of center, any pops of gratitude, any glitters, anything, pops of color, triggers, glitters, however you call them, whatever resonates for you. And this is where you can journal it out. You journal all the information you know about it, and you can take this journaling can help you to connect with your inner child. What more do I need to know about this? When has this been experienced before? How many times has it shown up in my life, and how often am I triggered by this person, place, thing, or emotion or situation? And then once you have it all down, then you'll be able to use that information to bring it into meditation, to expand more on it, to color your IMs that you receive from it. You'll be able to use it throughout the rest of your jam session. But the first and foremost is to journal it out, to get it all out of your heart. And Mondays are a great day to do that. That's what I have found that works for me. And then it breaks up the bee jamming. So it's Mondays, you're journaling it all out. Tuesdays, you are digging in your trash can for more truth. So you'll use that same information, bring it into Tuesdays to really dig deeper. That's where you work with your deeper into meditations. And then you move that into Wednesday, which is usually muscle movement, where the body keeps score. So you've journaled it out, you've affirmed it, you've done your mirror work, you're bringing it into meditation. I'm giving it all away. So maybe I just need to stop one day at a time. Okay, journaling. Journaling. So today, all you have to do is journal out any pop of trigger that you've had that have come up for you, or a pop of color or a trigger, and just journal out whatever that is for you. So I'll share mine. So that I will be taking into Trash Can Truths. I had this cute little, I'll grab it. This fortune telling book of color. And I had found it. It was from a vintage bookstore. I actually don't even remember how it came across me, but I had it in the car door, and I'm not in the car very often. So I found it in the car door, and I was like, oh, I'm going to bring this inside. I'm sitting here and I'm looking through it, and it has some great info about color, and I love color. And so a couple of things were popping out, like the color of your front door has a significant meaning. The car you drive has a significant meaning of color. And these are subconscious things that you may not have thought about, but they matter. The color of your house, everything that you have subconsciously connected in your life with color has a meaning to it. So I got to a wedding dress, and it said the color of your wedding dress, and mine was green, forest green. We got married 28 years ago in Christmas, December 7th. And I was so difficult. It was like 30 days before our wedding, we threw it all together. We wanted to get married close to our anniversary, which was coming up, and it all worked out. But it was dramatic and fast. And I was working for a fashion company at the time, and the only thing I could find was forest green. It was this beautiful gown. Our wedding was pretty simple. But it was forest green. And in the book, it said forest green is ashamed to be seen for the wedding dress. And I'm like, oh, at 21, getting married. Yeah, okay. So there was probably something behind it. And so it sat with me. Like, once you see something, you can't unsee it. And especially when it comes to color, and color has, a vibration and frequency to it. So I'm taking this in, and it sat with me. And so as I bring it into Tuesday, I've journaled it out today, and it holds a lot of truth, but it also has that I had just had a baby. Our son was 9 months old, wearing white. We already lived together, so there was inner child. There was a lot of trauma from religion within my trash can. That to be seen fully in a white dress after just having a baby and being the largest size that I was at the time. And as I sit within it and really bring it into the center now, well, as an energy bank and holding this light and this energy and creating this density, I am now that same weight that I was when I was wearing that green dress, if that computes. And that I don't have a single photo of our wedding up in our house because we didn't have professional photographers back then to take the pictures. And I just felt huge in my own body, and it all came out. It was such a beautiful day. There was so much love and unity, and all of that came through. But there was this truth of how I felt in that moment, in that dress, despite everything else. And we are able to take that in through using this bead jamming session. We journaled it all out. We got out all of the remembrance that we have. We now will use the rest of the tools that we're going to learn, or I've probably already shared, to bring it in fully through the jam session. And when you utilize the entire bead jamming session, you will have fully upcycled it all by the very end.